Hey everybody, David here, coming to you live from Queenstown, New Zealand. The weather today is perfect. We have just been on a helicopter flight. We flew from Glenorchy, which is off to my right hand side, and we flew all the way to Milford Sound. Stunning. Some of the best scenery and things we've done in New Zealand. It was beautiful. I'm just disappointed it had to end. That's how good it was. But I just have to cross the road here, so bear with me. Looks like I've got a break. Okay. Okay. So just look at that. Hardly any wind today, a little bit different to yesterday. Hello and thank you for joining me today, live from Queenstown, New Zealand. Just stunning. Art of War, thank you very much. Thank you for joining me again. But this is just beautiful here. I'll just go for a walk down on this wharf and I'll show you where we've been. All right. What time is it in Ohio today, Art of War? Because it's 3:15 here in New Zealand at PM. It's 12:15 home. It certainly is New Zealand. That's looking down towards Queenstown in the central there. We have the look across there. 10:15. Oh, lovely. They're doing work on my right hand side, so I can't go on that wharf, but I'll go on this wharf. So that's looking into Queenstown. That's looking down to where we just were. That's Glenorchy down that way. And then we flew straight up and over that mountain range and landed in Milford Sound, did a cruise out in Milford Sound. And from Milford Sound, we then got the helicopter, went up on a glacier and then down onto, what's it called, the Ernslaw Burn. And there was no internet there, so I couldn't live stream, but you wait and see the video that I put up in a couple of days. It's just spectacular down there. So let's go for a walk along this wharf here. Look at that, I'm the only person around. Got a bit of a luxury yacht there. Going to take that out for a burn afterwards, just go up the lake in that. Pacific Gem. Look at that view. So that's Lake Wakatipu in the foreground. That's Remarkable ski area. Hello Lyric, how are you? Thank you for joining us. So that's Wakatipu, the lake, the Remarkables range, running all the way down. And that's the other boat just in front of us here. That's my boat there on the left. I'll just about to put a bit of fuel in it and go for a burn. I wish. Oh, look at that. It snowed here last night down to 700 metres, so you can see the line where it came down to. And where we just were going over Milford Sound, snowed down to about 300 metres, I think. Now you're in for a treat. We have a steamer about to come in. We'll just go around the corner here. Just bear with me. Try and keep it as smooth as I can for you. There we go. Look at that. So the trees in the foreground, that's the Queenstown Botanical Garden. Lake Wakatipu in the foreground. And the Remarkables in the background. That's boring that way. Let's bow back this way. There we go. Look at that. So glad everybody could join us today. Coming from New Zealand, Queenstown. So the Ernslaw will be coming. Let me just take a few steps back. Yeah, the Ernslaw is coming, and we'll have a look at that come in to berth. We have a duck here on the wharf with us. Sound asleep, won't bother him. So that's, you can see that's the 700 metre mark where that snow ended up on that hill. Alright, what I'll do, I'll just make my way down here and we'll come around to the Ernslaw's wharf. So that wharf straight in front of us now, that's where the Ernslaw docks. So the water's nice and clear here. All right. Hey Cliff, how are you? Glad you could join us. What's Yamba doing, Cliff? Oh, we've got people actually paddling out on the lake today. King prawns, lovely. You staying down there or just there for the day, Cliff? Okay, let's keep going down. So that's the Ernst Law there. Roy, how are you? Thank you for joining us today. Can't believe how quiet it is here today. Usually there's thousands of people walking through here. They all must be doing something fun today. Not walking around the Queenstown. Another stunning view. All right, let's keep going around. So all the jet boats are out at the moment. They do a run up the rivers, and sometimes it's that shallow you can hear the rocks hitting the bottom of the boat. All right, let's keep making our way around. Quite an impressive tree in the middle of the main street. It was that cold here this morning. This timber deck that I'm walking on was frozen. There's the sharks in the water. No one's on the sharks. Oh, here comes some people going on the sharks. Let's watch them. Whee! Attack seagull. So there you go. These people are going on the sharks. Once they're inside, then the canopy comes over and that goes underwater. That yellow and white thing you can see sticking out the back, that's actually the snorkel. So it goes that far under the water. Oops, sorry about that. Goes that far under the water so it can still breathe. It's actually a jet ski. There it goes. Now they'll seal up the canopy. They can only do 5 knots in there. I might go for a walk out on this wharf, eh? There's that seagull. Heard the best joke today. That seagull's name's Stephen. Stephen Seagull. How's that for a dad joke? Okay, so there goes the shark. Where is it? In front of that spray. All right, there's the view. Alright, just take a phone call. Just zoom you out a little bit. Well, I really can't believe how little people there are today. Usually all those boats are just jam-packed. Like that jet boat just there. They're the ones that go up the rivers. They're the Hamilton jets. We'll wait for one to come around the corner. So that is Queenstown, what's it called? Not National Park, Queenstown Botanical Garden. In the foreground there, or in the middle ground, you've got the range behind it. That's 700 metres above sea level, where the snow ends. And this is the beautiful part of town just here. Look at that, this is stunning. It's going very commercial here with all the water sports. Maybe this is just a spring summer thing. But I've never been here before when this was all happening on the waterfront. And we come here quite often. Two ducks. My hands are really starting to get cold here. I think it's 9 degrees, but that wind chill is pretty low. Well, thank you, Leanne. Better than working, that's all I can say. We'll have to do the big trip over here, Cliff. What do you reckon? There goes another shark. So they've got to go outside those yellow cans. That's 5 knots inside. Oh, and another one. So there's 3 sharks in the water at the moment. Here comes the water taxi. Now he watch the shark get up it as he gets past that 5 knot sign. And he's passed, off he goes.
你看这是的，你看这是的。
And we're just going past about now. So it's looking down the dock. That boat stays there all the time. You can drink, have a few drinks on there. That's all the people living up on the hills. And that's the remarkable ski area in the background there. Back in the 1800s, that's where everybody used to get changed before they come and have a swim in pretty cold water. Alright, just got to make my way back because the wife's coming for a walk. I definitely don't want to miss her. Excuse me, thank you. Okay, through the crowd, looking down. Alright, just taking a seat. See how clear that water is.